Great, ladies and gentlemen out there, it's a great pleasure to have you on our show tonight. It's called Youth Chat at the Worship House. Yeah, my name is Mark. These guys call me Kata because I'm Katamba, and I'm honored to be here. Yeah, so we have a topic today in the house, and I will let my co-host to introduce herself and the topic for the day. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sharon Shama, and our topic shall be very, very, very brief. Are we allowed, or is it okay for us, this age, a teen there, a youth there, is it okay, is it fine for you to bring out your relationships, like to the world, maybe to your friends, to your society, to the church? Should you share it? Is it okay to just simply bring it out to the public? And that's where we shall be rolling.
So is it okay to be open about my relationship? If I have someone's daughter that I admire, crush on, and I talk to her and somehow she says yes, do you think it's fine for me to tell my friends that, hey, that girl right there, she flips my heart over? Do I have to tell my parents too about it? Yeah, so we're here to discuss the topic with these awesome ladies and gentlemen, to get to hear what their thoughts are, and maybe to get your point of view as well in the comments as you click the subscribe button. Yeah, so guys, that's the topic in the house. What do you think? Who would like to, maybe Shama, you want to give us the first shot? What do you think? Is it okay to be open about your relationship?
Okay, now given the chance to begin, I will begin. I think, personally, I wouldn't be okay with it. Bringing my guy, the one I think maybe will be or is already. But before we go into the other functions, those other things, going to the parents, blah, 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 should be, and the friends. Unless you're too close, too very close, that is when I can actually tell you that guy there is, he's the one. But before anything, I wouldn't want anything to do with friends, bitty, coming into that relationship, maybe as, I don't know, as third parties. No, not really, not yet.
Maybe we need to add another question to this question of, is it okay to be open about my relationship? Maybe you give us a reason for your answer. So you say your answer is no.
My answer is no. So my reasons are too many. First of all, there is at some point you find that many of us go into different relationships. So you're in this one today, after a month they find you with another one, so you can't keep on introducing people. This one and another one and then another one, people begin asking. But if I am not open to anyone, even if I leave this guy, for some reason, in relationships, things happen. Even if I leave this guy one day and I flop to another one, it will be easy. It will be fine for me to come and begin dating another one. I can come and date Kata, another month I date Papa, without you guys knowing. And it is fine. No one will judge me. Yeah, no one will judge me.
Am I right?
I have to protect my image,
I know.
Yes. But if you all know that I'm jumping, and then I tell another, and then I tell you, this is no, not really.
Yeah, she actually has a point of fear of judgment. This is something that you can't be sure on spot.
Yeah.
So it's about an incubation kind of thing. It requires an incubation process whereby you get to know your person, get to build the trust, get to build whatever it is they build in relationships, until you are really, really sure that, I think I like this guy, or I think I like this girl, before you reveal it, and then a few weeks after you break up, jump onto another, and then a few weeks after you break up. Yeah, that's a point. I believe that's a point. Anyone?
All right, according to me, I think it's better for people to know that you are in a relationship with a certain person, because even if someone is to maybe vibe your babe or your guy, everyone will know that, man, so and so is dating so and so. But sometimes, even spiritually, it helps us. You will not be in dark corners. Let me use an example. What if you are a minister? Again, you stand in the congregation to bless them, and then they find you somewhere with a certain person. How will these people know that he's the right person? You get? What if they find you somewhere young and you are like, hey, man, doing something? These people will always say, is she the one? Last time, we saw her with a different person. This time around, she's having this person.
Could be the brother is
Yeah.
being prayer.
So people will be like, who is the right one? Who is the right one? But if you become open and then you tell them, you know what? This is my person. This is the one. This is the one. So everyone will know. Hey, even people will start to respect you somehow, somewhere. They will say, man, hey, this person, we know that her and him, they are in a certain relationship. Who knows? It can be a committed relationship, and then after some time, it can burst into marriage. And even it's always so good. It gives you a good picture. People will take you serious, first of all. But if today they are seeing you with a new person, next day a new person, next time a new person, these people will not be serious, and they will say, "Nah, what's the right? Who is the right guy? Who is the right babe?" Yeah, you are so jumpy. So me, I think it's better mainly because some of the people, okay, like some of us are ministers. Some of us are ministers. And what people see is what they take. You get? Yeah. Today they have found you at Acacia, you are with a certain person. Next time they find you at Pearl of Africa, you are with the next person. Those people will be, man, every time we meet so and so is with a new person. Who is the right person? But if you introduce, Kata said business meeting. But if you introduce a person and you're like, man, this one, then the pastor knows, then maybe the elders in church know, even blessing somehow, somewhere, I never know. Yeah, so that's my take about it.
Yeah, that's nice. You've heard Julius. For him, he thinks, and yeah, I really like his submission that it's okay to be open about your relationship. You know, like it kind of brings a hedge around you and your person in case someone else is to come in, you know, to come into either to sweet talk you the guy or sweet talk you the girl, you know. It kind of builds a hedge, so everyone gets to know that okay, these people are into each other. I can't tamper with their boundaries. Yeah, that's a point. That's a point. The ladies, anything? Maybe Papa, you want to share what you think?
Yeah, it's a two-way.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a two-way thing. You know, it has the advantages and disadvantages, both sides.
Yeah.
Number one, I'll first go because I've been in all.
Good.
Yes.
A silent relationship.
Yes. Anyway, if I'm to count two relationships, not necessarily to my close friends, because I don't have a best friend. Everybody's my friend, but I don't have a best friend. The person I date is my best friend, always. So my best friend has to be known by the people who I take to be number one in my life, in my family. It is a two-way. Why am I saying it's a two-way? When you're loving someone, and what age as well? What age are you exposing? Why are you dating? There must be a reason as to why you don't want to expose your relationship. As a reason why you want to expose your relationship. Some guys, some ladies are too beautiful. Some guys are too handsome. No. They are too beautiful that everybody will run to them. Some guys are too handsome that everybody will run to them. So, one of the ways that you can protect your relationship is letting someone know about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And another thing is about breakups.
Yeah.
When I know Kata loves a certain girl, he's always with that girl. They love each other. It will be very difficult to explain why we broke up when I tell Julius. So it's an age that you create around your relationship. My relationships have been, my mom, I have a mom who I always call my heart to. Mom, this is the girl I love, and I take her there. That's me. Why? Because I don't want to be that person who is hiding. Anyway, the church might not know first, but the family knows. By the time I come to church, because the church is a way they take pictures, that guy is like this, is like, but the family at least will hold on a certain secret, you understand? But when she knows and he knows, she knows, they get each other. Then after, I think, coming to church, first go to the family. You understand?
Yeah.
because the more we are more spiritual, the more judgmental we become. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So to avoid, some people don't no longer come to church because of that, because of heartbreaks. So I think it's good to reserve sometimes, and it's good to expose. So you have to have the spirit of God to know who to reveal your relationship to. Some relationships have been revealed and they break up.
True. It doesn't give you security that you need.
And some relationships have been kept in secret and they break up.
Yeah.
Because if I know you're dating so and so, I will not come bother her. Even if I bother her, still I know. You know, a guilty face is always there. You understand? So my point is, what age am I exposing, and what is the purpose of me exposing my relationship? Am I dating this girl just for fun? No, I will not expose her. Am I dating her for marriage? Everybody got to know the woman I love at my heart. And when you expose your relationship, respect is gained. Even the surrounding girls will know that that guy is taken.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
If that guy is taken, I can't come to your girl. I don't know whether you're dating, but I can't come even if I want to. First and foremost, I love you. Second, I wish you good. If I come into your relationship, I don't wish you good. I'll make you be sad, broken. I'll make her to have two double mindsets, you know. Back to her point, if I dump this one, nobody will know. Man, you're going to end up fornicating and fornicating and fornicating and fornicating.
Because people don't know that.
Because people don't know. And that is the double standard life we live, Christians. Because we don't know whether we are dating seriously for marriage or we are trying out. And we keep it a secret.
It's me and my.
It's me and my, you know, and my God and my where do agree. God is in between. So, do you understand?
Yeah.
That is the danger. But I think if at my age, I think my pastor got to know the person of God. And my family has to know. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, Sharon, if you're dating someone, are you ready to get married to that guy?
Yeah.
You have a reason. You have a reason. You have your reasons not to expose.
Not to this.
But at least
this one.
someone has to know about it.
Yeah.
That, like you say, that someone maybe, maybe has to be my parents. If my parents know,
Then the rest
I
are-
don't see a very big reason as I should come to you
To
people.
the church.
To
Yes.
the church.
No.
I
No.
mean, before we are ready
Okay,
to.
let me just interject a bit and then I finish it because some time it's consumed. So what I'm trying to say is that when Julius gets to know about my relationship, we are spiritual, so he's gonna pray for my relationship.
Yeah, I will.
You understand? He's
Yeah.
gonna pray for it. I said, but when it comes to pray for the singles, I know Julius is what?
See.
But he's saying someone, and that is an intentional prayer.
Hallelujah.
It is an intentional prayer. I'm telling you. I'm hitting where I see. But I'm not gonna pray for Sharon
Because you don't know.
because I don't know.
Yeah,
If it's
I'll
a
pray.
serious relationship, or I know.
I'll pray. Someone, the one
Like
that
she will
knows
pray
will
for
pray.
herself.
Yes. And I need to be serious with this relationship. Know that if it is me, I'm gonna drive this in prayer and in everything.
And if I know that you're dating
Later.
someone, I'm going to say, how do you call that guy? Hi, how is Julius? Because I know the boyfriend. The boyfriend is Julius. I will go, how is Julius when you're with the counter? How is Julius?
You have to be accounted. You have to be accounted somehow.
Wow, thank you so much, Papa. That's really insightful. I partly share with mindsets with what you just shared. Something happened to me. I'll share a short story about myself. I think it was last year when I first made my relationship public on my book launch, actually. Something happened. It was so crazy because I hadn't seen myself doing that. But people were like, yeah, we want to see the guy's woman, you know, because I was the guy of the day. It was my birthday and my book launch. So they were like, we want to see his woman. The MC made it a point, oh my God. And my girlfriend was there on that day, but we had agreed, the two of us, not to tell anyone about this, you know. But it so happened that the crowd, all like everyone stood up and they were like, "We want men, we want men," you know. And I told her, you know what? Come, let's make the room quiet.
the right time.
I'll just add on that one. Now, I want you guys, ladies, to know when a guy singles you out as his girlfriend, that is a respect gained. When a woman singles me out as the boyfriend, I'm a man. Yes, that is the truth. The society you're living in.
It sets you apart in a very unique way, you know.
Let me tell you, your girlfriend
Set
has
apart for
respect
our-
in the society where they know you, your boyfriend, and you do it in her society too.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to question you. Why are you always together?
I've really witnessed this. So that day, that was the first time I made my relationship public, and of course it comes with fears, especially the fact that we've grown up in a culture where relationships are taken as a not so good thing, you know. It's taken as evil. You have to be in school, whatever, you know.
Finish school fast.
You get what I mean? In
Yeah.
church, they don't really talk about relationships, you know. I don't know about your church out there, whoever you are who is watching, but you know, it so happens that not many people in church talk about relationships in a way that makes young people feel like, okay, it's okay for me to have these feelings, you know. So at first it kind of felt insecure. Oh my God, what did we just do? What did I just do? I like, you know, you kind of feel guilty after doing it. But with time, I've come to realize that, wow, you know, I think it's something of one of the best things I've ever done, because she felt like, oh my God, you know. She said no one, she doesn't know anyone who has ever done that. I also didn't know anyone. It's my first relationship. You know? And a time came and, you know, her mom used to be very tough on both of us because of our relationship. But with time, she got to understand that, okay, this young man is serious with her daughter. You get me? And right now we're good friends. My mom knows about my relationship, and most of my friends know about my relationship. And even the church knows, even my pastor knows, you know. You know, and it's kind of humbling. It's a very humbling experience from my point of view. It's a very humbling experience, and I really would think, and it's another lesson to learn for teenagers who are still in school. If you can't expose your relationship, especially to your parents, it's wrong. You get? Because if you can't tell your mom, I'm dating a guy while I'm in Form 4 or Form 2, you're doing the wrong thing and you know. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you've got to a point where you can stand on your 2 feet and say, I'm loving someone's daughter, I'm in love with someone's son, and this is he, that means you're on the right path. Of course, challenges will come. It doesn't mean that the moment you expose it, it's, well, you get, not everyone will be happy, but at least they know. You know, like he said, that
accounted for some.
Exactly. That like Papa said that in case someone is to come in, they already know they are doing something wrong. You get? They already know they are sneaking around. What they're doing is wrong because this person they're with is dated. If I can go back to the Bible a bit, you see, Mary and Joseph, they were not married, but heaven respected the fact that they were dating.
Yeah.
You know?
Can you imagine never knowing?
You get heaven knowing your relationship, because God appears to Joseph in a dream and tells him, don't leave Mary.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they were not married, they were not bound by the union of marriage. Joseph had the right to say,
But
girl,
heavens
let the Holy Spirit take care of you and your
Let me
baby,
tell
you know?
You know, heaven is new, but they are dating. When he was going to break up with Mary, still heaven is came, and the people criticized him, her, of being pregnant. They thought that it's for Joseph. Now, my point is, never fear to be judged for the right thing.
Exactly. That's a point. That's a point. You know? The heaven knew that these two were dating. They were not married, but heaven knew about their relationship. So that means if two young people have decided to take this journey together, anyone that comes in their midst is already breaking what God is building. You know? Now that's my point of view.
Yeah.
You know, and God is bound to strike that person, whoever comes in their way. So
No, Shama is scared.
I'm very secure, by the way.
yeah, so ladies, do you want to Faith? You want to share your mind? Yeah?
Yes, fine.
This is Alicia for you who are watching.
Yeah.
Should we forget to say her name?
Yes, Alicia.
name, and according to me, I think that's really fine, though it really depends whom you're telling.
Yeah.
The only problem with the youths is thinking having a healthy relationship is advertising it on social media, which is something so wrong.
That's a topic for another time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Talking about your relationship is really fine with your parents, your friends,
Pastors,
your pastors.
your
It
leaders
has to
like
be
Shama.
specific people.
Thank you so much. That are really
Very
so important
specific
in your
people.
life.
No,
You
it's not
understand?
everyone.
Thank
That
you.
was my point.
And
Not
please,
everyone.
Like, what do you mean by everyone?
not everyone should know. Like putting your relationship on social media, that's advertising your relationship. I mean, if you're really happy with someone secretly, why advertising it on social media?
I want to show them that
We
things
don't
are moving
know.
on well.
Yes.
We're
Wait.
also in a relationship.
There are days that things are not going to be moving on well. Are you going to tell the public still that
Thank
it's
you
not
so
going
much.
well?
Yeah, they are.
You won't
they
have
are
what
our,
to explain to everyone.
They are our social media inroads.
I
They
am-
need
I
to
am-
know what's happening.
I've seen
No, I want to disagree a little bit. When it comes to social media, that is another case.
All right. So she has
Thank you, Papa.
Judgment.
Yes, but then,
if-
all in all, I think it's really right. I can say it with my mom because at the end of the day, I will need her advice somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to my leader, I will still need some advice from him or her.
them.
So there are those specific people that really need to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Since I'm really proud of someone I'm dating, I'm really happy. So why not telling people I trust and people that can really counsel me and that can really advise me? So according to me, I think it's really right. Since I know I'm doing something right, I'm happy and I'm proud. So I think it's fine.
But I think it is very good also to reveal or to publicize your relationship when you're not healthy enough.
That's right.
Yeah, going back to
When
that
it is
point,
leading somewhere.
social
Yeah.
media, you know.
Maybe you want us to contribute towards your introduction. There you can
Yeah.
publish it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Fine.
exactly
Maybe
where I
when
was coming to.
it's right
You know.
time.
Is something I said some time back about the dark room. You know, I think I've mentioned it here before, like earlier today. The idea of an incubation process. You know, every relationship or everything, let's say business, a relationship, whatever it is, it really needs a point of secrecy. You know, because
Yeah.
that whatever is done in secret gets to be revealed in the dark, whether it's good or bad, you know. And sometimes the great men we see today, we only see them in their limelight. You get? We didn't get to get the real story of how they got there. You get? But they are there anyway. So I believe that even good relationships need that time of, you know, privacy, like where you fight wars spiritual, you know, where you
As
really,
you
really
grow.
like exactly as you get to
As
grow,
you
where
get
you
to
deal with emotional challenges, stuff
Right.
like that. You don't have to tell everyone on some man. Facebook doesn't care. You get no one.
Yes.
No one wants to know.
Your in-laws.
I
Not
don't
your
care.
in-laws buy it.
They
Like,
care.
allow
They
me
will
to
reply
either-
you with a comment.
No, post
Sorry.
your way.
Allow me to say this.
Yeah.
Say something.
We are talking to different people. Right now we are talking to, I don't know,
Millions.
they are
Millions.
teenagers, they are youth. These are people with different mindsets.
Yeah.
If you tell this person directly that, you know what, telling everyone about your relationship is fine, I think we are not somewhere. Okay?
Yeah.
But I think that you need to inform this person, you need to inform this child, I don't know, okay, this teenager, that at some point we've seen young people on Facebook 2 weeks a teenager go mlava yakaingira into this relationship, you get? And then they begin to show it off, and then after some time, after 3 months or maybe even 1 month, they come back on Facebook still crying.
I know.
I wish you broke
Had
my
I
heart.
known.
Had I known.
Yes.
But this person has already publicized. So these people need to understand that there is a point where you need to publicize it.
Exactly.
Yes.
There is that point.
Exactly.
But if you're new, these things are built, this thing is built, it has to be somewhere, it has to be so strong.
Yeah.
At some point, not as early as possible, you need to be so sure. With things dealing with emotions and especially love issues, they need to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
So you who is listening to me, who is watching me right now, you need to understand that you don't fall into a relationship and make it public. Even going to your parents has to be another step. You get?
Make sure that the person you're taking to your parents is going to keep your reputation right.
Yeah.
Because all you know, all you need is your respect from the public and home, back home. Because remember, we are born again, and those who are not born again, still you need respect. And what you do today to reflect in the future. So take a person that you know and give it time. You know, when you're 18, I don't expect you to take a guy at home. When you're 20, 25, that is understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good stuff. It goes back to something I wanted to point out. That yeah, it's okay to publicize your relationship on social media as well, but then remember that there is a time. It comes up with the idea of you first of all building a friendship with your mate before you build a relationship. You know, you have to first be friends. Like over time, get to know each other, get to like be friends first of all. I like what he said earlier, that his girlfriend is his best friend. Same to me. She knows everything about me. I know everything about her. You know, and the time. Yeah, he was saying that apart from mobile money account, that's a story for another day. But what I'm trying to say is that build a relationship with your friend such that by the time you get to post it on social media, you know, for whatever reason, actually, it's not a must that you have to, for whatever reason, you know, you are sure to a good percentage that, okay, whatever happens, I'm in love with this person. They love me, I love them, you know. Yeah, I think we're almost coming to the end of our talk. I don't
Just to
know
correct
if,
a bit, I said my girlfriend is supposed to be
it's supposed to be your best friend. Okay, now to me, my girlfriend is actually my best friend because we first were friends. I think we met in 2016. We were friends for about a year or two, and then we thought that yeah, something we could do more than friends. Yeah, so to me, my girlfriend is my best friend. Thank you so much for tuning in, checking out us on YouTube, Youth Chat, at the Worship House. Subscribe, like, share, give us your comments about what you think, you know, suggest whatever you want to say or do, whatever. Like, go to the comment section, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share with whoever you think this will help. And yeah, catch you once again next time. Same channel, same place.
Bye.
God bless you.